How's it going, my lovely people? Welcome back to another LoomianLegacyPVP showcase, and today's video we'll be showcasing a brand new team I've cooked up today. And also there won't be no commentary from those video clips. There will be just music only, so if you want to skip the PvP showcase team, please skip to the video so you can watch the videos I was battling to get the wins. Without further ado, let's get right on to the video. Now, first enough, we have your snack, our main pivoter. We are running the heavy armor as our item. We run the personality very robust, clumsy, and sluggish. Now, we have the ability tank, which is our normal ability. We'll be tanking half damage if we first enter in battle, but our tank will be broken if we get hit with icicle trap if we send back in, or barbs. And with the moves, we have fade away, slap down, gain drain, and battle. I have two pivot options moves, so that way we can just use two support moves. So one to gain drain our opponent's stats and then recover as health. Fade away is just to do some little bit of damage of our opponents that way, or your snacks if we encounter some. And baffle just for a pivot option, so we can lower the attack and the range attack of our opponents. And stop just to get rid of the item. The TPs, we have 200 on the health, 12 on the energy, 200 on melee defense, and 8 on the range defense. Now with 200 melee defense plus heavy armor, we get a really good melee defense coverage, and with plus tank, we'll be taking a lot of hits very easily. Now we have Dorgo or aimbots. Shout out to Glitch for suggesting the name for my Dorgo during the Coliseum, but Dorgo sometimes spits, so keep an eye on that. We'll be running the item specialty boots and our personality nimble, and the moves is our same as always, but we change Must Power for slapdown, and we have Draco Beam, Dark Surge, and Baffle. And for the TVs, we get 64 HP, 4 on the energy, 200 on the ranged attack, 32 on the ranged defense, so that way Porygon can get a melee attack buff instead of a ranged attack buff, and 200 speed to be as fast as possible with boots too. And we have Shyenta, our Subsweeper and Revenge Killer. We'll have the Power Cost as our item, clumsy, foolish, very nimble, to be quick as fast as possible. And we have the ability Shark Claws, and the moves Radiant Rush, Frost Punch, Mega Punch, and Brawn Boost. And for the TPs, we have 16 on the health, 28 on the energy, 200 on the melee attack, 8 on the melee defense, 48 on the range defense, and 200 on the speed. Next we have Elaguana, a pivoter, and our hazard remover. We have to run the item heavy shield. Our personality will be very fair, robust, clever, and our ability, we have lightning rod. We'll be immune to every electric type move in the game, and we get a range attack buff. And we have rejuvenate, flash of fate, subsap, and mudslide. And for our TPs, we have 200 on the health, 12 on the energy, 88 on the melee defense, and 200 on the range defense. Next up we have Gargoyle, our hazard remover again, and also our barb setuper. We have the personality Frail Clever and the item Health Amulet. We have the ability Immunize, so we'll be immune to all status elements. And we have Mudslide, Driving Force, Bars, and Gust. Mudslide is there so we can get rid of the opponent's hazards and do some damage to them. And Gust is also there in case we can't use Mudslide on air types, so we can get rid of any of the opponent's hazards. And Drive Force is there, forcefully get the opponents to swap back out. And Boss is there to set up our own layer barbs. And now for our TPs, we have 200 on the health, 4 on the energy, 96 on the melee defense, and 200 on the range defense. And now we have our melee attacker, which is Mamask, specialty gloves. Our personality will be nimble. We have the ability Max Swap. This Loomian secondary type changes before it uses a move. So essentially, we'll be getting our secondary move whenever we click one of these moves, except Naughty Guys because we remain dark type. And for the moves, we have Promise Slash, Fade Away. Fade Away is there for we can just do some damage and get out of there safely and go to our next Loomian. And Biffa Batch is just for plants and water type coverage, which that can be really helpful. And for our TPs, 12 on the health, which is just leftovers, 80 on the energy gives us 300 energy at level 50, 200 on the melee attack, 8 on the range defense, so that way Porygon can get a melee attack buff instead of a range attack buff, and 200 on the speed gives me as fast as possible. Now, lastly, we have Loomian. We'll be running the items, especially goggles. Frailton are very smart. And Loomian is basically our revenge killer, I would say. Now, for our moves and ability, we were going the secret ability Foresight. Your mind type moves tend to go first when you have at least half of your maximum health. We have Defreeze, Psycho Blast, Deceptive, and Gamma Pulse. Ice and lights coverage are like super strong, and Zitsap is there so we can get out of there safely, and Psycho Blast is just there so we can do some damage to hit as hard as possible. And for our TPs, this is the same as always from the last video set. We have 96 on the health, 4 on the energy, 200 on the range attack, and 200 on the speed. Now, that is all the team we have here. Hopefully you all get a good idea of how our team operates and how we use it in battle. Now, without further ado, let's get right on to the video.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
shit! That's a lot of damage!
look at some new me. Switched it up, who's this? Who they bought? New jeans, so fresh, so clean. Look at some